Our inspiration for this project is by an artist by the name of Nick Nardo, and it's a still life, and we're going to do it all with paper. And if you look at the wine bottle in the back, you'll see how he made it look round. So we're going to make two shapes, a pear and an apple, to make our still life. So hopefully you'll enjoy this project, and also don't forget you can color yours.
Hi everybody. Okay, so today I want to make something three-dimensional. So I'm thinking of a still life, and I need to make one of my still life objects, and I think the first one is going to be a pear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this paper in half like this, and I'm going to fold it in half one more time like that. Fold it like that. I have this. So now I'm going to cut this in half. So that I have two pieces of paper like this. And we'll fold it this way. A lot of folding today. This one, and then I'll fold this one. So I want to make a pear shape. So to make it easy for me, I have this center line here. And I'm going to put a circle and another big circle. That's just to help me to see the symmetry. Now I'm going to go here and make a curvy line like this and around and make it go up like that. Now I only really need to do one side, but I needed to see this side so that they'll be balanced. So now I'm going to fold this like this and cut this out with a pair of scissors. And you'll see why I had to. I got this idea from an art student. Well, he's not an art student now, he's an art teacher. He's a great art teacher. His name is Nick Nardo, Mr. Nick Nardo. And Mr. Nick Nardo made a project when he was a student that taught me something, that you can make something appear round by cutting out enough images. So here we have two shapes of the pear. Now I'll take this same pear and bring it over here to this one, so I can have something to trace. And I'll trace this one over here because I want them to be the same size, like that. So we got this one, we got this one, and now we'll do the same thing with this one. We'll cut this out. We'll cut this right out like this. Curvy line. Get that inside curvy line and curve it around. Curve it around again. Like that. Get rid of that. So now I have 4 of these. What am I going to do? Well, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut halfway down from the top like that, and cut halfway up from the bottom like that. And then I'm going to slide these two together like that. So here, beginning to see something that's three-dimensional, but that's not enough. Let's cut another one from the bottom. And we'll slide this one in. Let's see, like that. And we'll cut this one from the top. Cut it from the top. And find the area where it slides in from the top. Now you'll find the spot that fits. There it is, right there. So now what we want to do is just fold them again until they stand. You may have to fold them back and forth a little bit. And after you get them to stand, you get them to stand like this. You can have one. Gotta keep playing with them a little bit. Okay, so we got this one. It's kind of maybe hard to see it from there, so I'll have to turn it on its side so you can see it. So you can see the pear shape. So we make a pear shape, but that's not enough. Let's make an apple to go along with it. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing we did with the pear. Fold this in half again. It's always good to do things over and over again so we know where we're going. We'll fold this in half again and fold it one more time like that. The reason why we do this so that we'll have symmetry. So I'm going to cut this like this. So I have these two panels, it's like two sheets. And then I'll fold it again like this. And while I'm at it, I might also fold this one in half. Now, I'm making them white, but you could color them. You can take your crayons out or whatever you have, and you can color these. You can color designs on them. So here I have these two panels, and I want to make an apple. So I'll flatten this out. And let's see, we'll make a apple shape. Now, apple is basically pretty round, but let's kind of make it look like an apple. Let's curve it up a little bit in here. Bring it around and curve it up underneath. Around like that. It's kind of curvy. Really use that space. Nice size apple. Curve it in here and curve it around like that. So it's different from a pear. You know, the pear shape has a big lump here, but this one's like this. So, but I'm not going to cut this side. I'm just going to cut this one. Once I get one side, we'll just cut the apple out. So curvy, cut this right out. You appear your scissors and cut, cut, cut. Curve in. So there's one. And now we'll take this one and trace it so that they'll be the same. Trace it around this way, like this. Curve. And I like to do fruit because we know that fruit, they're good for us. We need to eat one fruit a day. It's real good for you. Keeps you healthy. They used to say an apple a day keeps that doctor away. So you eat a fruit a day. My wife always tells me to eat a fruit. Make sure you have your fruit and make sure you have plenty of vegetables. So I always try to have a fruit in the morning with my breakfast, a banana or grapes or something. Okay, so we have our apple shape. This is going to be our bottom. And it's good to have this because it helps it to stand better too. So we'll do the same thing. In fact, we can make it easier this time. These two pieces are together. Let's cut halfway up with two together like that. And then the other one is cut halfway down. Now, if you mess up, don't worry. You can always go back and make it. You can do it again. So I'm going to slide both of these in together. You learn from the first time around. I learned the shortcuts. So now I have these two pieces together, and now I want to separate them, fold them a little bit. So for the camera, I'm going to lay these down so you can see what they will look like together. So here's our apple shape. And then here, turn this over. Fold this a little bit. And so here's our pear shape. So we have the two different shapes. And one thing that's really good about sculpture, as you notice, the shadow, the light, the way the shadow helps to make it show up even better. So this is something that you can do. I want you to try this. And all you need is a pair of scissors and a pencil to make this easy still life. And you can add more shapes. You can make 2 or 3 pears and a couple of apples. It's all up to your imagination. Always use your own imagination. Okay? So next week we'll do another little project. Let me see it if you can. Send it to me in an email or send it to me in a text. Take care.